7 Golden Rules to Get Inside His Mind. Understanding how men think can be complex, but the good news is that by learning a few key behaviors, you can gain deeper insight into his mind. Just like any relationship, knowing how to navigate your partner's emotional and mental space is crucial for maintaining a healthy connection. The way men perceive relationships, emotions, and needs can differ greatly from women, and understanding these differences can help you form a more meaningful bond. In this video, we will uncover 9 golden rules that will help you understand and connect with him on a deeper level. Golden Rule Number 1: Respect his space. One of the most important aspects of any relationship is respecting boundaries, and men, in particular, need their personal space. While women may thrive on emotional closeness and constant communication, men often require more time alone to process their thoughts and emotions. This doesn't mean he loves you any less, rather, his need for space is vital for maintaining a balanced and healthy relationship. When a man retreats into his own world, it's not necessarily a sign that something is wrong. Instead, it could be his way of dealing with stress or needing time to refocus. Pressuring him to open up immediately or constantly seeking his attention can lead to emotional fatigue or even resentment. By giving him space to breathe and allowing him the time he needs to process things on his own, you demonstrate respect for his boundaries and help create an environment where he can return to you with a clearer mind and renewed emotional connection. To apply this rule effectively, try finding your own hobbies or activities that fulfill you when he needs alone time. Doing so not only shows respect for his boundaries but also helps you maintain your emotional independence, which is often very attractive to him. When you aren't overly dependent on his attention, you allow him to feel more comfortable and less pressured, which makes him more likely to seek quality time with you when he's ready. Respecting his space is not about distancing yourself emotionally or pulling away from the relationship, it's about creating the necessary breathing room for both of you to remain emotionally healthy and connected. This balance of togetherness and individuality is essential for fostering a strong and lasting bond. Golden Rule Number 2: Be direct and clear. Communication is the cornerstone of any relationship, and being clear and direct with a man can significantly improve your connection. Unlike women, who may sometimes rely on subtle cues or expect their partner to intuitively understand their feelings, men tend to appreciate straightforwardness. They don't always pick up on unspoken signals, so it's crucial to express your thoughts and emotions openly. For instance, if something bothers you or you have a specific need, it's essential to communicate it directly. Instead of hinting at being upset or expecting him to understand your feelings without saying anything, be clear and straightforward. For example, saying, "I felt hurt when you didn't call me last night," is much more effective than making vague comments like, "You never think about me." The first statement is clear and specific, whereas the second leaves him confused and potentially defensive, as he might not fully understand what you need from him. Being direct also helps avoid misunderstandings. Men typically don't engage in long, drawn-out emotional discussions or try to interpret subtle signals. Instead, they respond better to clear, concise communication. When you express how you feel in a calm and direct manner, you allow him to address the situation appropriately and take action where necessary. While it may take practice, especially if you're used to more indirect communication, being straightforward creates a foundation of trust and understanding in your relationship. It helps avoid unnecessary confusion and ensures that both of you are on the same page. This openness fosters a healthier and more grounded connection because it's based on honesty, transparency, and mutual respect. Over time, being direct will strengthen the emotional bond and make your relationship more fulfilling. Golden Rule Number 3: Show appreciation. One of the most effective ways to get inside a man's mind is by showing genuine appreciation for who he is and the things he does. Men, like anyone else, thrive on recognition and validation. It's not just about complimenting his appearance, although that's always a nice gesture. It's about acknowledging the efforts he puts into the relationship, his work, and other aspects of his life. This goes beyond superficial praise and dives deeper into the emotional connection between you two. When you take the time to recognize and appreciate the little things he does, it not only boosts his self-esteem but also strengthens your emotional bond. For instance, rather than just saying a simple, "thank you," when he brings you flowers, try something like, "I really appreciate how thoughtful you are for remembering what I like." This is more than a basic acknowledgement, it shows that you truly notice his actions and care about his efforts. When he sees that you appreciate him, it makes him feel valued and respected. In long-term relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of taking each other for granted. However, consistently showing appreciation can help maintain the emotional connection and prevent the relationship from feeling stale. Men especially enjoy feeling valued for their role in the relationship, whether it's his career achievements, the way he handles family matters, or the way he supports and cares for you. When you express your gratitude for these qualities, it reinforces his sense of importance and purpose within the relationship. Golden rule number 4, keep the mystery alive. Men often appreciate mystery and intrigue in a relationship, particularly in the early stages. While open communication and transparency are essential for a healthy connection, maintaining a sense of curiosity about each other can keep the relationship dynamic and exciting. When everything is laid out on the table from the start, the thrill of discovery can diminish. By keeping a little mystery alive, you make the relationship more captivating, creating a sense of anticipation and intrigue that encourages him to keep exploring the layers of your personality. This doesn't mean being secretive or hiding significant aspects of your life. It's not about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. Instead, it's about pacing the process of revealing yourself and allowing him to get to know you slowly over time. For instance, you don't need to share every detail of your past or deep inner thoughts all at once. By gradually sharing personal anecdotes or unique aspects of your character, you keep him intrigued and eager to learn more. The process of discovery is exciting and ensures that the relationship feels fresh and full of surprises. Surprising him with spontaneous plans or unexpected acts of affection is another great way to keep the mystery alive. Men love being surprised and delighted by their partner. Whether it's planning a last-minute weekend getaway, showing affection in unexpected moments, or trying something new together, these surprises add excitement and variety to the relationship. They create a sense of unpredictability that prevents the relationship from feeling routine or stagnant. Golden rule number 5, understand his emotional needs. Understanding and addressing a man's emotional needs is crucial for building a strong and lasting relationship. Men may not always express their emotions as openly as women, but this doesn't mean they don't have deep emotional needs. In fact, they often require reassurance, support, and validation, but they may not ask for it directly. Recognizing these emotional needs and responding in a way that resonates with him can help strengthen the bond between you and create a deeper emotional connection. For instance, when a man is stressed or facing challenges in his life, such as work-related pressure or personal struggles, he may retreat into himself rather than verbalize his concerns. This might be his way of coping or processing emotions. In such times, it's important to practice patience and respect his need for space. Pushing him to open up before he's ready can lead to emotional strain or frustration. However, this doesn't mean you should remain passive. Let him know you're there for him and ready to listen when he decides to share. Offering support through small gestures, like a comforting touch, a kind word, or simply being present, lets him know you care and that he can turn to you when he's ready. It's equally important to show that you respect and admire him for who he is. Men often need to feel valued for their strengths, whether that's in their career, their role in the relationship, or how they handle challenges. Complimenting him for his achievements, acknowledging his efforts, or simply expressing appreciation for his presence in your life can go a long way in boosting his emotional well-being. Men tend to thrive on feeling respected, and when you show him that you value his qualities, it deepens the emotional connection between you both. Understanding his emotional needs means paying attention to the subtle signs that indicate when he needs emotional support. Sometimes, this might mean being more intuitive and reading between the lines, such as noticing when he seems withdrawn or distracted. In these moments, instead of demanding that he open up immediately, offer a safe space for him to process his emotions. This allows him to feel respected and not pressured to speak before he's ready. Over time, this builds trust and emotional security in the relationship, which is essential for long-term happiness. Golden rule number 6, let him lead sometimes. Men often enjoy feeling like they have a role in the relationship, especially when it comes to making decisions. While modern relationships are built on equality, giving your partner the opportunity to take the lead at times can significantly contribute to his sense of engagement and involvement in the relationship. This doesn't mean relinquishing control over everything, rather, it's about showing trust in his judgment and giving him space to contribute in ways that make him feel valued and appreciated. Letting him take the lead can apply to both significant decisions and smaller, everyday tasks. For instance, in more significant areas like planning a vacation or deciding on future goals, it's important to work together and consider both partners' opinions. However, giving him the space to make decisions on smaller things, such as where to go for dinner or what movie to watch, allows him to feel like an active contributor in the relationship. While it might seem like a small gesture, it carries weight in terms of making him feel involved and appreciated. This act of giving him space to lead is not about yielding control of the relationship but about establishing a dynamic where both partners have the chance to shine. Men often appreciate when their input is valued, as it boosts their confidence and strengthens the sense of partnership. When you allow him to make decisions or take charge of specific aspects of your relationship, it reinforces that you trust his judgment and respect his leadership. For example, if you're planning a date night, let him take the reins on organizing the evening. Not only will it show that you appreciate his effort, but it also fosters a feeling of mutual respect and teamwork. Letting him lead sometimes can also help balance the power dynamics in the relationship. In many relationships, one partner may inadvertently take on a dominant role in decision-making. While this may feel natural at times, it's important to ensure that both partners are actively contributing. Allowing him to take the lead in various situations prevents the relationship from becoming one-sided, and it encourages both of you to engage with each other in a more meaningful way. In addition, this practice fosters an environment of trust. When you let him make decisions, it shows that you believe in his ability to guide the relationship in a positive direction. This strengthens the emotional connection and builds confidence on both sides. It also gives you the opportunity to focus on supporting him, offering your thoughts when necessary, and appreciating his efforts in taking the lead. It's about creating a balance where both partners feel heard, respected, and valued. Golden rule number 7, don't overwhelm him with emotions. While expressing your feelings is an important part of any healthy relationship, overwhelming your partner with excessive emotion can unintentionally create stress or pressure, especially for men. Men often have a natural instinct to solve problems and fix situations. This can sometimes clash with your need to simply vent or express how you're feeling, as he may feel compelled to offer solutions when, in reality, you may just need someone to listen and validate your emotions. The key to navigating this dynamic is communication. If you are feeling overwhelmed or emotional, it's important to consider how to express yourself without overwhelming him. Instead of launching into a long, emotional monologue or expecting him to solve the problem right away, focus on one issue at a time and try to articulate your feelings calmly. Let him know that you're not necessarily looking for an immediate fix but just need someone to hear you out. For instance, saying, "I just need to vent for a moment," or, "Can I talk through something without needing advice," can signal that you're simply looking for a listening ear, not a problem solver. Men often feel pressure to fix things, especially when emotions are running high. When you allow him to process the situation without expecting a solution right away, you create an environment where he feels more comfortable and open to supporting you in a meaningful way. When emotions are expressed in a way that doesn't overwhelm him, he is more likely to stay engaged and be able to respond in a supportive manner. He will feel less stressed about fixing things and more empowered to emotionally support you, providing the connection that you need. On the flip side, if emotions are expressed in an intense, overwhelming way, it can lead to a feeling of being unable to help, which may cause him to withdraw. This withdrawal isn't a reflection of how much he cares about you but rather a response to the pressure of trying to fix something that might not require an immediate solution. By communicating in a calm and clear manner, you help to maintain an open space for him to engage emotionally without feeling the burden to resolve the issue right away. Not overwhelming him with emotions also ensures that your feelings are seen as valid and not burdensome. Overloading your partner with constant emotional outbursts can make them feel like they're walking on eggshells or that they are responsible for fixing your emotional state, which could strain the relationship. Keeping the emotional dynamic balanced is essential in fostering a deeper emotional connection. When both partners feel comfortable expressing themselves without the fear of overwhelming the other, it leads to a healthier and more supportive environment for both of you. Understanding a man's mind requires patience, respect, and emotional intelligence. The 9 golden rules outlined above offer valuable insights into how you can deepen your connection and build a more meaningful relationship. By respecting his space, communicating clearly, showing appreciation, supporting his emotional and personal growth, and fostering trust, you can create a solid foundation for a healthy partnership. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. By investing in understanding him, you not only strengthen your bond but also pave the way for a lasting, fulfilling connection that continues to grow and evolve over time.